Thank you for finding me online. My name is David Pannell, and I'm actually on the Trinity River in downtown Fort Worth where they're developing the Panther Island project. This is a gorgeous area of town. I come down here almost every morning. I live right up the street here on Samuels Avenue, our office is, and I invite you to join me. What this place does is, it allows me to slow down my day and just count my blessings. So I invite you. Hey, since you're online just looking for a house, I wanted to give you some tips and tricks on how to navigate my website or any of the popular websites so you don't miss any opportunities out there while you're looking for a house. My first tip to let you know about is just keep in mind when you're looking online, especially the most popular websites, you got to be different these days in this market, or you're just going to find all the houses that everyone else is looking at, and that's what's causing competition. There's so many different criteria or areas to look, but I just want you to know when you fill out these forms online, you're getting assigned randomly to on the most popular websites, the big guys, the big corporations. You're getting assigned to usually a customer service center or someone overseas, because we know through automation and studies that if we don't call you within 0 seconds now, we may lose that business. That's what they teach us in this business. So, and then you got agents that bid for the top spot, like on Google, or they pay the most to get your information. So just keep in mind, be different, and ask plenty of questions when someone calls you. It's not always about the house, it's about the neighborhood, the environment, where you're going to live. There's so much to it. So I just want to give you, that's the first tip. Just take a screenshot of it or text us the address, and we could take a look at it and see if it's online, available still for you. Because not every house that you'll find online is still available, unfortunately. Just so you know, not all the houses are online these days. This is my second tip. It's so easy to download the apps of the most popular websites, but unfortunately not every house is posted on there. Through my 15 years experience, I have found houses on Facebook. There's new homes available that builders do not post on MLS, so they're not going to hit the big sites. You have new homes that bounced. What that means is you have people that were under contract for houses, and they added upgrades. They took months and months to close because the lender was probably promising that they'll get a loan for the house, so they had to cancel. That's a good opportunity for you to buy a house with equity already built in, because you're not going to have to pay for those upgrades because they've already been paid. So, and then you got open houses that brokers only attend, that they're not open to the public. My favorite, you got houses that are not even listed, like expired, canceled. You got houses that are incorrectly marked on the map that don't even show up in your neighborhood that you're looking in if you're searching in a school district. Agents make mistakes. I work with a lot of investors, so my team is constantly looking at distressed properties that we can remodel for our clients. Those are post-bankruptcy lists, those are sheriff's lists, tax lien lists. Those are not public, especially in Texas, because we're not a disclosure state. So my second tip is that you don't want to miss out opportunities because you're looking where everyone else is looking. There's 19 areas, 20 that I wrote down on my sheet to tell you about, but we just got to get together. That is just the tip of the iceberg of where you find a house. If you're serious about finding a house, we should talk. But if you're just looking, I understand. My whole team is local, and we have the experience. I've personally sold over 1,300 homes in the Fort Worth area in the last 14 years. That's a ton. I know every subdivision. I've sold at least one house in a lot of them, and I've written 100 articles of the best top trending neighborhoods in the Fort Worth area. There's so many places to look, and if you would just break the norm of looking for a house first and not the neighborhood, look for the neighborhood first. Because look, wouldn't you want to live within like a block to this, or something like a park? You know, they don't advertise that stuff in most neighborhoods, but I know about them, and we'll help you find it. Last tip, just remember, if you like any property anywhere on the internet, any of the popular websites, and you remember me, come back to my website and search it, and text us, email us, call us, and we'll check the availability of it. There's so many opportunities online, and I guarantee you my team and myself are smarter than any website out there. We can look up any house for you. We have access to every single house on the market and off market. You know, I spend a lot of my time looking for properties for my clients that are off market. That is the value of a real estate broker. It's not easy, but if you want to become a client of ours, let's start a conversation. Just text, email me, and let's just start the conversation. I would love to meet you and share my experience and knowledge of the Fort Worth area. I live, love, and play here every day, and I want to show you my hometown. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I look forward to meeting you. Bye.